I'm Shondi Gibbons with Lifestyle Live, and we're at the Tucson Museum of Art tonight for the annual Crush Wine, Food, and Art Festival. You donated something this year. Can you tell me what it is and why you chose to donate?
Well, I donated a piece that is a pastel on top of a monoprint on a piece of paper. And I donate because I've been involved with the museum since the late 70s and have been on various committees and different boards and things like that, and it's my museum.
Can you tell us a little bit about the Tucson Museum of Art?
Tucson Museum of Art, been here, downtown Tucson, 87 years. The largest visual arts organization in southern Arizona, and I think one of the really great things about it is we do anything that has to do with visual arts. From 5,000 years of Chinese art that we have on exhibit to cutting edge contemporary, we cover it all. So it's really an incredible organization, and we hope that we'll remain in downtown Tucson for another 87 years.
Can you tell us about your role?
Well, as president of the Board of Trustees, it has been an exciting couple of years being a part of this museum because we have had a tremendous growth spiral. And I think as you will look around tonight, you'll get a sense of the excitement that's going on in this museum. It's been absolutely astounding. For tonight, we need to thank many of our sponsors. We've got the winemakers here, the wine distributors, the restaurateurs, and the chefs, and everyone else who's been responsible for this evening, including the members of the League who are outstanding. And these are the ladies who planned this entire evening, organized it, and have managed it throughout the process. On top of that, we've got the people who have donated art objects and other items for the auction that's coming up later this evening. And we have probably the best staff of any museum in the world. They step up and they do way, way beyond any of their job descriptions. Their expertise is phenomenal and their willingness is even above and beyond that. I think what we're seeing tonight, and you can hear all that's going on here, this is an event of about 1,000 people. This is a cultural gift to the city of Tucson. It's a cultural gathering that we have going on here, which we just love, and that's what this museum is all about.
What about your beautiful necklace? Tell me about that.
Sure. I'm fortunate enough tonight to be wearing a piece by Phyllis Woods. She's a local artist in Tucson, and her piece is actually from our museum store.
Well, and what else can we find in the museum store?
Lots of different things. We have everything from cards to original artwork by local artists, jewelry, housewares, pretty much anything that you can think of we have in our store.
I donated an etching called Lines of Snow and Sand, and it's an etching is of course a reproduced image. It's a print basically, but it's done in this very traditional media that they've been using since the time of Dürer or Rembrandt, things like this. And it's an image of a polar bear encountering a trainer who's telling him what to do. And I donate to the Tucson Museum of Art regularly. I just donated a piece to their permanent collection. And it's because it's my museum. It is a museum for which I have a deep, deep affection. They really, really strive to show both local artists, people of their own community, but also people of a national scale, and to bring that kind of cultural element to Tucson. And as such, I have a fondness for them that sort of exceeds my fondness for other museums that I go to regularly in sort of other parts of the country, because they're doing that for me and for my community. And so this is my opportunity to give them a little bit back in return for everything that they do for the Tucson arts community. And it really is kind of a cultural hub for everybody who is involved in the arts here. We all come to this event and we all are so fond of this institution.
Can you tell me why you're here tonight, and tell me a little bit about your vineyard?
We're really happy to be here tonight. We very proud of our vineyard. We started back in 1973, 74 planting our first vineyard, and continue to increase the size of our vineyard over the years. And in '89 we started making our own wine, and now we make our own wine, still sell grapes to other wineries, and now we have about 275 acres planted in the Napa-Canaris region, just southwest of the city of Napa.
So of all the places that you could go, why do you choose to come to Tucson and come to the Tucson Museum of Art? Why is this important for you?
Well, because Arizona is a fabulous market for us, Tucson is, and this is the first time we've been to this event, but hopefully we get to come back. And I know it's a wonderful fundraiser for the Tucson Museum of Art, and that's a very, very important fundraiser. So we're very happy to be here.
Can you tell me your affiliation and why you're here tonight?
Our affiliation is we are the wine sponsor for this particular event. This is our 4th year running. It's a great event. We are very passionate about the Tucson Museum of Art, and it's one that we want to do on a yearly basis.
Why? What makes it so special? Because there are a lot of different events, but you choose to do this one.
You know, there are a ton of events in Tucson, and I actually became a partner about 4 years ago. Actually, it is 4 years ago. They came to me and asked me to participate in an event. And I said, listen, I want to be there, but I want to be the exclusive sponsor. And they said, absolutely. So since then, it's just been us. And it's a great event. I'm very passionate about it. I've fallen in love with all the people that I work with here. And the museum is a great thing, and this is a good reason to raise some money.
And so for someone who has not attended this event before, can you tell them what they would be seeing?
Oh my gosh. You're going to get to sample some amazing food from local restaurateurs. We have over 150 different wines from all over the world. So from Napa to Oregon to Argentina, from Spain. And champagne is, of course, is my favorite. So you get to sample a lot of different things. There's some fabulous silent auction items as well as live auction items that will happen tomorrow night. But it's just a very, very fun event. You can just enjoy yourself.
For someone who has not attended this event, can you tell them what they can expect to see?
Well, within a mile of here, there are 15 good restaurants now. There's a whole lot of new residential projects. Tucson Electric Power's putting in a new building downtown. We're getting light rail. I mean, it's actually happening now. For years it was talk. It's not talk anymore. It's actually happening.
It was a wonderful evening here tonight at the Crush Festival, where we got to experience some of the best food that Tucson has to offer, over 150 different wines from around the world, and to help support Tucson Museum of Art.